All I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air, with one enormous chair. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Hey guys, it is another week and I am late getting back to you. Life happens. It just keeps happening. I was gonna do my video last week, didn't happen. I was gonna do my video this last weekend, didn't happen. It is now Tuesday. It is now evening. My daylight is completely gone. So I'm just doing it tonight because if I don't do it tonight, I probably won't do it for another week, and I just have to get this done. It's been a rough week, guys. A couple different scenarios. I must have gotten some gluten in my system because I just haven't been feeling well for the last 2 weeks. The only thing I can figure out that could have been the cause of this contamination is the fact that I tried a couple organic products, like skincare products, and I didn't realize until a week after I used them and was using them that they had wheat in them. And as silly as that may sound, you really do have to be careful what you put on your skin when you have allergies, because whatever touches your skin absorbs in. So anyway, I was using a natural deodorant that had gluten in it, and I was using some conditioner for my hair that had 2 wheat products in it. So that's the only thing I can figure, because I am so careful with what I eat. But yeah, it's not been a good 2 weeks internally, let's say that. And then I've been kind of having some additional balance issues this week, like having to kind of rebalance and resettle my feet while standing and walking. It's just, I've been a little bit off this last week. And I was walking down the hallway to my room and I turned my ankle. I just walking, and it just goes, like, I didn't have time to react. I was just on the floor. Didn't have time to shriek or let out any noise of distress or anything. It was just instantly on the floor. No one knew what happened, and so my ankle's just been sore since then. I've had to be careful with it. But anyway, enough of the personal life stuff. I've got some stitching to share with you. So anyway, I've got some more progress done on my Emerald Owl, although I will say I don't have as much done as I had hoped. I thought it was going to be a lot quicker. I think the problem is it's looking a little blah. So this is the progress I have now. It's beautiful. I love the colors. It's an easy stitch. It's just, I don't know, it just doesn't look like anything. And I'm feeling very unmotivated. I'm pushing because I want to get it done, and I know I will absolutely love it when it's done, but I'm unmotivated. I don't know what my problem is. But anyway, it will be really pretty. By the way, this is my newest little needle minder addition to my stitching. I made this one, and it works great. It holds the needle really, well, I missed it. But it holds the needle really nice, and it's teeny tiny. It does not get in my way of stitching at all. Great for a 6x6 needle minder, you know, like Q-snap. It's great for that. I'm going to be selling some of those on my Etsy shop. So anyway, I'm going to love the project. I'm just very unmotivated, and I don't know why. So anyway, I had a new surprising start/finish this week. I've told you before, my brother and sister-in-law are expecting their second child next month. It's coming up on like 3 weeks from now, and so it's between 3 weeks and 4 weeks. So anyway, I decided to stitch a gift. Since I am only I am the only blood aunt that this child will ever have, because my sister-in-law doesn't have any sisters either. So I'm the only literal aunt by blood. So I decided to stitch something. Why not? So I stitched this adorable little pattern from JBW Designs, and it's their little baby carriage. It's adorable. I love all the little hidden little patterns in there. So cute. I used the recommended color, or one of the recommended colors, that was called Secondhand Rose from Crescent Colors. It turned out really sweet. They love the French design. They're kind of like me, and so I think they'll really love that. And I went to Joann's. I had a good coupon, and I think my light's going dim. Sorry, no daylight. I have to deal with this again. So I'm in a hurry today, or I'd be taking a little more time, but I've got to hurry. Joann's had frames on sale. I went and I found this one. It's got like a really nice, neat little patina to the. I thought it looked really nice. It looks kind of expensive, and it was only $4. So anyway, yeah, that's gonna be framed in that. I think it's gonna be absolutely perfect, and hopefully I'll have a chance to show you that again once I have it all together. I've got to wash and press this and then get it all pulled and put in there properly, but I think that'll be really nice, and I think they'll really love it. And then I have another part to the gift as well, but that's one element. And then speaking of picture frames, I was going to share a story with you because I just cannot do a video without sharing this story with you. It was life-changing. I'm being slightly facetious, but it was something else. So anyway, looking for a picture frame, I was really wanting something unique. I didn't exactly want just a straight frame, but this one I'm happy with. This is great. But anyway, while I was searching, I went to TJ Maxx, and they have a whole ton of picture frames right now. An overabundance of picture frames right now. And I was looking, and I was on the middle aisle looking at the right size, like approximately 5x7 frames I was looking at. And my mom was with me. We do a lot of shopping together, especially going to TJ Maxx and Marshall's because we love those type stores. So anyway, she was looking on the top shelf, and I was looking on the middle shelf. And I was minding my own business. I was having fun looking and trying to see what I could come up with. And I suddenly hear this shriek and this loud boom above my head, probably 4 or 5 feet down, because that's where my mom is. And she's been looking at the upper shelf frame, and the frame she was looking at was really pretty. I spotted it right before she got to it. All of a sudden, this loud boom, and I'm looking up just in time to see that where she is standing, all of a sudden, one frame hits the next, and it just starts this, like, excellent, high-up, skilled domino set. It was amazing. One frame, hit one frame, hit one frame, hit one frame, hit one. The aisle, it went to the halfway mark. And these aisles are like 20 feet long. They're not short aisles by any means. It went to the halfway mark, and then the shelf is like this, and then the other shelf is like this, so it's like 4 or 5 inches difference in height, and you'd think that would stop it, but no, it just jumped right up to the next level and went all the way to the other end of the aisle. Every single picture frame. I was freaking out. My heart was like pounding in my chest. I was just yelling out, no! I'm sure we looked like a bunch of crazies in that aisle, and I'm sure the whole store heard us. It was something else. And it was so crazy, and it was so embarrassing. And one of the ladies comes over, and she starts trying to, refix them, and I'm like, oh, thank you for coming and helping. My shoulder, I just couldn't, my shoulder, I just couldn't keep reaching up and doing the whole thing. And so she's like fixing it, she's helping, and I'm like, wow, I didn't expect that. And she said, yeah, I think the storeroom, they stocked the shelves a little too much this week. And I said, I guess this is a dangerous aisle to be shopping in. And she said, well, it's never happened quite like this before. I couldn't help just laughing. It was so funny. The thing is there were so many frames on those shelves that they couldn't even fully extend the back legs on them. So they were kind of like, instead of being out like this, so they were fully resting, they were kind of like this, to where, you know, if you tap it, it's just going to collapse. And it was like a recipe for disaster. And we tuned in for that because it was incredible. But the amazing, miraculous part is not one picture frame was damaged in this scenario. Not one casualty down the frame aisle. It was shocking. I was stunned. It was so, make your heart just beat out of your chest kind of a scenario. I mean, you're thinking about all the glass on the ground and all the, oh my word, not one casualty. It was amazing. A miracle. A miracle. But it was so funny. We got home and we just, you know, we're settling in for the night to just do some stitching, and we just got quiet. And we just started laughing and laughing, and oh my word, it was hilarious. I've never experienced anything like that before. I wish I had a video. It was something else. So anyway, I'm happy there was no real damage. It was just a little embarrassing, but nothing that we won't get over. Because it was honestly their fault. I'm not kidding you. It was so overpacked. Those aisles were so overpacked with frames. Ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna pause. Okay guys, sorry, I had to pause to blow my nose. Alright, I told you in my last video that I was gonna share my 1, 2, 3 stitch order with you guys. And that's what I'm gonna do now. I got a couple things that were just kind of, and then I got a couple things, not like they're not nice things, it's just, they're just not exciting things. And then I got a couple things that are really nice. So, I'll go ahead and share that with you. I'll start out with the least exciting. I think they're least exciting. Alright, so I ordered a couple pieces of fabric, and I started off with a 32 count piece of raw silver Belfast. This one's an awesome piece. Now, I did not trim all these little extra threads that were left on them, but this is really nice, and I got this to stitch the Little House Needleworks Singin' the Blues pattern. And if you don't know what that is, I will insert the picture here. Okay, and I chose my own colors for the pattern. It only calls for 2, and I wasn't really happy with those colors. So I got a Threadworks in Cloudy Skies, and I got, I had on hand one of the DMC Variations 4210. And those are the 2 colors I'm going to use for that. I think they'll be nice. I think they'll be really pretty. And then the other piece of fabric I got is this awesome, lovely piece that I had never tried before. This was just a wild try, and I love it. This is called Silvery Moon Lugana, and this is a 13 by 18 piece, 32 count. Some of these pieces you can get so inexpensively. I bought this to stitch the Quaker Sampler Eiffel Sampler, and if you don't know what that is, I'll show you here. Now, I'm not going to use the original threads that it calls for because they're just shades of brown. I've chosen that I'm going to stitch that picture with shades of purple. You know I love purple. Let me see, how can I show you this? I'm going to show you this. So these 3 shades of purple, and that is 3836, 3834, and 154. I think they're going to be spectacular, and they're going to really pop on this piece. It's such a soft gray, and it's a really nice, expensive looking piece of fabric. I love it. And then the other 2 things, I told you I was going to try a couple of the Threadworks. Told you I was going to try a couple of the Threadworks. Well, I tried one. This one is called Rocky Mountain, and I thought this was going to be like blues and grays and like a little bit of browns. It's actually very brown and green. It's very dark. I did not expect it to be this dark. And I'm sorry my light is going in and out again, because like I said, I don't have natural daylight right now. And then I got this one to stitch, I forgot what the name of the pattern is, but it's one of those bigger patterns that calls for one color and you can use variegated. This one is called Hydrangeas. I believe it's called Hydrangeas. And this one's actually really pretty. This is like purples and aquas. So I got those two. And then the fun stuff that I ordered is, I got this not because I had planned to order it, but because it was on sale, I grabbed it. Because I love it. It's very Narnia-esque. This is called Courage by Marnik. And the statement is courage, looking fear in the face and saying, move over, I have things to do. Isn't that lion very Aslan? Very Narnia. So I got that, love it. I might change up the colors on the threads in the letters. I'm not a lime greeny person, so I might change that. It calls for some specialty things. I didn't really buy the specialty things yet because I'm going to wait till I get another paycheck type thing. I got one chronic because it was on sale. So that's what I got there. And then this is my favorite part of the kit. I got the Mill Hill Beads and Buttons and Beads kit in the Moonstruck. And that is so cute. I love that. It's a cat. It's my colors. It's like the purples and the pinks and the turquoise, teals. Really like that. This is my first bead kit. I'm really looking forward to making this. I think I'm going to make it slightly less Halloween-y by removing the spider web and maybe a couple of the bats. But you can see on the back, look at those colors. Those are totally me. Those colors are totally my colors. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. Alright, I was also going to share that I got to set up my light a little bit better here. Gotta do this in daylight. It's just not working. I was given a random act of kindness this last week. This is not FlossTube related, but it is the Stitchy community. On the 1-2-3 stitch order, someone had a giveaway saying that they were going to give away a couple of gram guards, and I entered the contest, and about a week later I checked in and they had posted a new message saying that she had decided to not just give away one or two like she had thought, but she was going to give one away to every single person who entered the contest. So I got a gram guard, guys. This was sent to me and it's totally perfect. Look at this. She asked me what I liked and I said, oh, I love Eiffel Towers, I love Paris, I love teal, and I love crimson, and I told her the colors I liked. And she chose that for me, and it was totally perfect. Sorry. Totally perfect. Now I have a gram guard from an 8x8 Q-snap. I didn't have one before, and I'm thrilled. So, awesome. First gram guard. Okay, and now I've got people talking behind me. I can hear them. You probably can't. I'm just going to keep talking in case. I don't know. So anyway, alright, I have a couple recommendations of the week. Alright, well actually, maybe I only have one. I have one. I said a couple. If you are in the mood for a lighthearted, funny type movie, you don't need, if you want to sit and watch it and not be stitching, you probably need to watch it instead of just stitch the whole time. Check out the movie on Netflix called Ratchet and Clank. It's silly, it's funny, it's goofy. It's based off of video games. My brother was huge into video games, so he actually recommended it to me. I watched it. I thought it was funny. I think it's funny. You should probably check that one out. Unless you're not into funny movies, then don't bother. But if you like funny movies, then I think that one's worth watching. And then I do have the gluten-free corner. I have a recipe this week. This is called turkey burger meatloaf. And I do not know where I got this recipe. I don't know how to reference it to you. I just found it online a while back. It's been probably 4 or 5 years, and I've really loved it. I've utilized it. I've switched it up from time to time, but I always go back to the original recipe because I just think it's great. So anyway, I'll just give you the ingredients real quick, and I'll share the recipe down below. Now, it calls for 1.5 pounds of ground turkey, pork, or beef, or you can do a mixture of any kind of meat you want. You could even do chicken if you wanted to. Ground chicken. Calls for 1 large egg, 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. I use gluten-free, of course. 2 tablespoons of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of milk, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and 1 teaspoon of dried onion. And then you also need, on the side, you need another mixture of 3 tablespoons of brown sugar and 7 tablespoons of ketchup. It is a lot of ketchup, but it's basically replacing tomato sauce. So basically what you do is you set your oven to 350, you mix all of those main ingredients together, you put them in there, cook it for 35 minutes, pull it out, put that topping of the brown sugar and ketchup mix on the top, cook it an additional 25 minutes, and it's really good. I recommend that one highly. It tastes good reheated. I do all kinds of different side dishes. I'll do mashed potatoes, I'll do red potatoes, I'll do French fries on the side if I want to. I'll do saffron rice, which is my absolute favorite. I love my saffron rice. I may show that recipe sometime. One of my favorite recipes. But that one's really, really good. Gluten-free. No worries. You can also make sandwiches out of it if you want. So there's that. And then I was going to share, okay, I'll show you this one. This is a scent that I like. I've never ever bought anything from Paris Hilton before, but this scent is really nice. And I'm messing up my light again, and I don't want to do that. But this is called Eris by Paris Hilton. Not only is the bottle adorable, the smell is really nice. It's soft. It's very feminine. It's hard to define what it is. It's not really fruity. It's not really floral. It's not really musk. It's just got a little bit of a sweetness to it. And it just smells like a clean, feminine scent. I don't know how to explain it. It's so unoffensive. Like my mom, who is extremely sensitive to fragrances, she doesn't mind it at all. She actually went and got herself some of this stuff. And then my dad didn't mind it. Over the course of the last little while, I've, said, oh, to all of my brothers, do you like this fragrance? And every one of them thought it was nice. So that's totally rare. It's a really nice fragrance. And it's very soft. So, I don't know if you have a chance to go to like a Kohl's or someplace like that where you can do scent, samples. But that one's really nice if you're looking for a soft, very unoffensive fragrance. Okay, I have a couple more things to share with you. I will go ahead and do this. I have added some more needle minders to my Etsy shop, and these are some of them. I've added this really adorable fox. He's so sparkly and he's so cute. I've got these awesome brooch shaped ones which hold the needle really, really nicely. I've got multiple colors in that. I've got these butterflies. I've got multiple colors in the butterflies. I've got R2-D2 for Star Wars fans. I've got this. I've got more. This is just another sample. I've just added a good dozen or more to my Etsy shop. So if you're interested, if you're inclined to go check that out, my Etsy shop is linked below. You'll probably notice my board is kind of still growing a little bit. I'm not buying them, I'm making some of them. And so I'm just kind of adding 1 or 2 here and there as I make them because I wanted some for myself. So I've got a couple more for myself that I made. And I'm going to be adding some more to my Etsy shop, but I'll just show you this. I've got a yellow brooch. That one's really pretty. I don't typically go for yellow, but I like that one. And then I've got this really cool tealy brooch. That's my favorite. I love teal, though. You know that. I've got a purple brooch. Isn't that so pretty? And they're like holographic and really, really pretty and cute. So yeah, I've got some fun options, and I'm going to keep adding as I go, and I'll let you know if I add a new batch here or there. Alright, what you have been waiting for. This whole video with bated breath, right? I finally exceeded my 500 subscriber mark, and I told you when I did I was going to be having a giveaway. It took me a little bit to figure out what I was going to do, but I finally decided, I finally deduced and figured it all out, and so here is the deal. First off, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, new and old subscribers, although I've still only been here 3 months, so you're not technically old. But you are some of the original subscribers. I want to thank you for being there, watching, for commenting, for liking. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. I know that that sounds so cheesy sometimes and like it's so easy to say it, but honestly, sincerely, it really means a lot to know that I put some time into a video and some people out there actually care to watch and to comment, and it's heartwarming. It sincerely is heartwarming, and it makes me smile to think about it. So I want to say thank you, and I hope I'll make you guys proud. And I will say this, I'll get to the giveaway in just a minute, but I will say this. I am officially off of the apology tour. I have been on one. I have been feeling so stressed over making these videos that the perfectionist side of me keeps popping out and taking over. And it makes it to where when I look at my videos, when I'm editing, all I see are the flubs and the flaws and the hairs out of place. And I can't do that to myself. I don't deal well with stress, and I've been literally heaping that on myself. And so I can't keep apologizing. I am who I am. You like me, you don't. You love me, you leave me. I'm gonna just keep doing what I do and being myself. And hopefully you'll like me for me. So anyway, apology tour is over. And I'm on to the giveaway now. 2 giveaways. 2 options. Now, I am sorry to say that the first part of the giveaway is only to the U.S. residents. I have to keep shipping cost in mind here. Even though this isn't a huge thing, I'm still trying to be, conscientious of that right now. The second part is open to everyone, so you'll have to let me know what you're interested in. Or you could put your name in for both, and that's fine. But you can only win one. Alright, so this is part 1 of the giveaway. You will be receiving 2, let me get these in my hands here, right? 2 little JBW charts. One is called My Country Sampler, and one is called, what is this called? Homeward at Last. 2 little patterns from JBW Designs. Plus, you will be receiving 2 Flip It designs from Lizzie Kate. One is the F24 May block. One is the F20 January block. And in this one you get a tiny little snail charm, and in this one you get a tiny little heart charm. Very cute. And then also you will be receiving this Design Works kit, which is a pink floral cat. That's the name of the pattern. It's adorable. I happen to have 2 of these. That's why this is part of my giveaway. I love this pattern. I think it's adorable. It makes up into a 5x7 picture, but as you can see, everything is included. It's a full kit. You get some beads, you get a needle, I believe. Yeah, you get a needle and you get the thread and the fabric. So that's really cute. Let my light get straightened up again. Ugh. No more videos without natural daylight, guys. So that is what the giveaway number 1 is the kit and the small patterns. The giveaway number 2 is a $15 gift card to my Etsy shop. That is good for anything. A scissor fob, needle minders, it's good for anything. So let me know what you want to enter for, and I will be doing the drawing. I'll let this go through the end of the month, just because I know that some people don't get around to videos terribly quickly. Well, let me say, it's the 11th. When I'm doing this, it's the 11th. So let me say I'm going to do it through the, I'll do it through the 25th. That's 2 weeks. 26th, okay, 26th, just because this video could take a day to upload. So the 26th, I'll do that, and then I will announce the winners when I do my next video. After that, I don't know that I'll be doing the random generator thingy. I'll let you know who wins when I get on the video. But yeah, let me know what you want to enter for. And hopefully, that's something you're interested in. So, I did not have a chance to do singing this time. It's late and I'm feeling kind of rushed again because I don't like my lighting. I want natural lighting. I'm used to it now and I want it back. Oh, who knows? Maybe I'll go do something and insert it in the beginning. Whatever. I'll see. If not, this is a good explanation. But anyway, it's late. I hope you guys have had a good week. I hope you're enjoying your summer. I hope you're getting a lot of stitching in. I'm going to try working back on my hate again. I'm still having a hard time switching between projects. I'm sorry. This is something that's ingrained in me. I get used to a pattern. I get used to the little symbols. And then to change up a pattern and work on something different just gets me all confused. I'm trying. And hopefully I'll have another quick start. I'll have another start that's a quick finish. Hopefully in the next week or two. But I really want to get my owl finished. I think if I really push on that, I can have it done within the next couple weeks, at least by the end of the month. My birthday's on the 30th, so hopefully by the end of the month, then I'll have a new finish to show you. So anyway, have a good week, guys. Enjoy everything you choose to do. Stitchy, crafty, all that kind of stuff. I will see you next time. So, ciao for now. By the way, guys, I forgot to mention, that was not good of me. That was really not good of me. Rules for the giveaway. 18 years or older, that's kind of the norm, and you must be a subscribed watcher. You must be subscribed to my channel to be eligible. Yeah, you must be subscribed. I don't know how I forgot that. So again, let me know which gift you're interested in, and I will add you to the list. That's all for now. Bye again.